Republican strategist and CBS News contributor Frank Luntz has been friends with McCarthy for 20 years. He has advised the majority leader informally and has been a political sounding board for him. Frank is with us from Los Angeles. Good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
Have you talked to Kevin McCarthy in the last 24 hours?
Yes, I have. And in watching what's happened, I started working up on Capitol Hill in 1993 under Newt Gingrich, and so it's been more than 20 years. And it was confused up until the last 3 or 4 days. It is now chaotic. And what was, to me, really pathetic, the inability of House Republicans to unite, has now become a poison. And those people listening today should understand that when members come out and say, well, we weren't respected or we weren't appreciated, House Republicans are not functioning this morning, and they haven't functioned for some time, because there's a segment there that simply believes that it is better to blow up the process than it is to fix it. It is better to pull people apart than it is to find some way to collaborate and to cooperate and to work together.
All right, I hear you on that.
Got that.
But so are there other reasons why he said, look, I don't need this, I'm out of here?
How are you supposed to govern when you have 247 members? It requires 218. It's simple math, Charlie. If you can't get to 218 votes on the floor, you can't get anything passed. And in the end, Kevin McCarthy, more than anything else, understands his responsibility, not just to his constituents, but to the country, that you have to be able to govern. And if you can't get those votes, then what good is it to be Speaker of the House?
So it had nothing to do, Frank, with the statement from Walter Jones that if there are any misdeeds, you should withdraw now, because I saw interviews from lawmakers that said that morning he was asking for votes. By the afternoon, he pulled out, and someone said something happened within that 4-hour period.
No, that's all. It's crap. I would use a stronger word, but I don't want you guys to get fined by the FCC. But it's just not true.
Okay, what about the other candidates who are still in the running? Jason Chaffetz and Daniel Webster.
They talk about we need a new face. The problem is this is not a debating society or the Kiwanis Club. This is Speaker of the House of Representatives of the United States of America. You don't want a new face. You want someone who knows the rules. You want someone who knows procedure. You want someone who knows what regular order actually is. And you want someone who can listen, not just to a narrow group of people, but to the entire Congress. I don't see any candidate other than Paul Ryan who has the capability of doing it. I know that they are talking to him. I know that there's a considerable amount of pressure on him. But if Paul Ryan says no, God help us if we put someone in there who's been in office for 2 or 4 years and doesn't even know the process to run the House of Representatives.
John Dickerson says there's not a path for Paul Ryan to the presidency through the speakership. Do you agree?
Well, it has nothing to do, and I know Paul Ryan very well as well. In fact, I know Paul Ryan even longer than I've known Kevin McCarthy. And Paul Ryan prioritizes his family. He's got young kids, and that matters to him, and I respect that. Imagine someone who puts their family and their commitments ahead of politics. He is focused on his job as chairman of Ways and Means, so I can understand why he would say no. However, I'm hoping that he changes his mind, because he's the only one who can talk to the conservatives, the moderates. He's the only one who understands the rules, and he's got a brain for policy, which is what we need in Washington right now.
All right, Frank Luntz, thank you so much.
Thank you.